Alright. Hello out there. This music's gonna be loud versus me. Okay. Let's load. I'm gonna go ahead and get started as people file in. It's been like 2.5, maybe 3 weeks since I played this game, depending on how you swing it. Let's play around with this while we're waiting. Music volume lower. Maybe I just need to make it quieter in my ears. Yeah, make me happier. There we go. Anyway, I apologize for not playing this game super whole lot. I've had 2 really wild weeks at work. But hopefully I'll get back more into streaming on the reg. But where we are now, we were on Dxun. We were trying to earn our right
All scouts report in.
to go to Environ with our mysterious Mandalorian friend. So we're gonna run around and basically do a bunch of quests. This is gonna be the Dxun quest stream. It's pretty exciting.
All right, stand back. Let's see if that.
I don't think that worked.
Blood. Fixing anything in this rot-infested place is an uphill battle.
What the heck? What the heck? The frick? That was weird. According to YouTube, there was just an ad on my playback for the stream. If you guys got an ad, let me know. I mean, ads great. We've currently earned exactly $0 in ad revenue, but I don't want ads on the stream. I'd rather run ads on videos. So anyway, if that starts happening, let me know, and I'll see if I can't change that somewhere, because that's obnoxious. Let's see. Okay, what's the problem?
This jungle attacks anything made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy task.
Let's see what we got here. Computer, I've had practice restoring computer systems if you need a hand.
Take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech haven't been corroded by the jungle are at least 10 years old. I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the
it's always a
relay,
pain when your satellite's down. You can't get HBO.
Especially right now. Your space metal may have attracted unwanted attention, and our shuttle's sensors can't cover the whole moon.
Let's get to work fixing it.
Seems just about everything involved with a relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks and still no success. If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there.
I love
relay
broken
maintenance
cables.
structures behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there.
It's not a day unless I've been on a telemetry computer. You know? Where can I find phase pulse?
We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but flaming Canox ate it.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's a problem with Canox. They'll leave you alone if you keep your distance. But if you turn your back on the pests, they'll eat anything they can get in their mouth.
It is a KotOR stream on a Saturday. I don't have my friends for Stardew today over on the other channel. And I haven't streamed KotOR in like 2 weeks or something. And I did a Twitter poll and everybody picked KotOR, so there you go. But yeah, it's a special KotOR Saturday. Hello to Cal, hello to Mr. Rez, how are you guys doing? Happy you could join today. I hope your weekend is going well so far.
They're vermin, and no challenge from Mandalorian. Since they provide no sport, we ignore them.
Well, I mean, the sport is that they eat your stuff.
Just gut every Canoc you come across.
I mean, I guess I can, if you don't want to.
Beasts.
It's better worth it.
Alright then, come back when you have the converter and we can see about getting these systems working again.
Okay. This is a lot of fetch quest stuff. Power wise and damage. Let's try it. Hey! We fixed the thing. That's awesome.
The jungle is
I mean, I don't think we can actually complete this until we find the whatever, but we've at least done that much. So this should say fix now. Yep. So there's a couple different things we can do. We can also do the, Mandalore! We can do the, unarmed combat thing. I think you mentioned yesterday you've received your household goods. Hey! So your bookshelf actually looks like a bookshelf now. That's exciting. Let's see what we got. Can I go this way? I can go this way. There's 2 areas in this camp. Concussion helm. Oh, and we can also go back into the jungle. I think this is kind of like the Sith prestige stuff in the first game, if I remember correctly. There's like 9 bazillion things you can do. You don't actually have to do all of them. I really like that their symbol is apparently the Star Forge. Oh, this is where the unarmed ring is. That's right. I think there's something we can do in here. Yes. Reprogram the core. Do I have this? I don't have the spikes to be able to do that. We have a lot of CD and dinosaur figures. Sounds like a good bookshelf to me. Can I switch my party out by chance? Like, can I temporarily remove her? No. Okay. Because it would be easy. Oh, actually, HK should have pretty good computer skill. Let's check that. This computer use is currently 11 to my 15. But, if I'm not mistaken, he can upgrade something here. Yeah, see, this adds computer use. Oh, he already had it. Never mind. So, his computer skill is actually not going to be any better than mine. Okay. Then, what we can do is create items. We want to create a computer spike. Let's view some stuff we can break down. Yeah, this is fine. Break down that. Some other stuff I don't care about. And this stuff literally only gives me 1 component, so that's no good. Ugh. Just want to get some components. Why is this so complicated? I will probably never use this, so let's break that down. View creatable items. Computer spike. Create item, 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 item. Got it. I can't use T3. Oh, you probably saw that. You probably posted that while I was looking at that. But yeah, no, I tried to switch my party and I can't switch my party. Which, I mean, it kind of makes sense because I'm in the camp. I just should have thought that through. Oh, I wouldn't want to break down. Yeah, break it down. Dxun, both the power Zuka should be able to get the sensor operator. You should tell Zuka. I think we could have not done that if I just found the stuff from the Canucks, but Canucks, whatever. We can try the unarmed thing. It's really hard. The way I build my characters, I don't usually do very well. I think if you have Handmaiden in your party, Brienne or whatever her real name is, so like if you're playing as a dude and you get her, she can teach you some stuff and it makes it easier, but I think I'm gonna have a hard time. But we can try it. It's worth a shot. I wouldn't have needed to break down so many things if I had found this first. Hey, Alima Kito's robes. Let's check those out. I mean, I really like the armor I have on right now, but I want to see what these robes are. Where are the robes? Oh, I can't wear them because they are restricted to the dark side. Got it. Okay. Well, never mind then. Got gate kept by a robe. Gosh. Just gonna steal from the Mandalorians. They didn't need this stuff anyway. Ah, I'm rocking purple and silver. I had forgotten. Speaking of breakdowns, it is weird that you... Is it weird that I have my pop rock CDs with my core CDs because neither fits You know, that is slightly outside the realm of what I understand about music. But I don't think it's weird, in my opinion. I mean, like, I guess pop rock and core is... I mean, they're really not the same thing. But, like... I mean, it's gotta go somewhere, right? Let's try this. I'm gonna regret this, I know.
So, the Jedi comes to grace us. The battle circle is reserved only for real warriors. Your Jedi ways won't help you here.
Uh-huh. Who are you?
For today, I have the honor of commanding the battle circle.
That's not who you
decide
are.
Who fights who and make sure all the rules are followed.
I was going for a name.
The battle circle is only a small part of our training regiment. A full Mandalorian warrior is a master
This guy's
of many
bad at
fighting
answering
techniques.
questions.
And here, all of them are tested. If you were to compete, you would have to do so on our terms, for that is the way of the battle circle. Those with great honor decide the terms of engagement.
How long are the
Jedi
terms and
rely
conditions?
too
Because I
much
don't
on
want to
their
read them.
powers. They lose touch of the power of their arms and feet. Without your force, would you be a match for even the lowliest of Mandalorian warriors? If you want to try and fight us on our terms, that can be arranged.
Okay, so core is just like an overall term for the things that have core at the end, I suppose. That makes sense. I want to fight in the battle circle.
You are new here, so you will fight Davro.
Yes, I will fight
Davro. Being
Davro.
able to prove himself in battle. Davro, what are your terms? No weapons, no Jedi tricks, and no items. Just fist and foot. A true test of strength.
We got this.
Put your weapon away, Jedi. Don't step out of the circle and pull any death blow. No one dies in the battle circle.
Okay.
Step into the battle circle. Now you will experience a true fight.
We got this. Now, does it automatically unequip me, or do I have to? It automatically unequips me. I'm gonna save real quick, so we don't have to go through that whole conversation again. I think I get to keep what I'm wearing, though. Should start a joke dating profile, which is just you look normal looking for his image. I think that would be great. And you know, you'd find some pretty, like, if you found anybody who, like, got the reference, that'd be a good person to get to know. I'm gonna punch you in the face, Davro. You think you're really cool, but I'm gonna kick you in the face.
The match between Jedi and Davro is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor.
I am.
Davro is just a recruit. I'm not surprised you won this fight.
Whatever.
A challenger has expressed interest in fighting you.
Yes.
As little honor as you have gained, it is sufficient to accept his request. Let me know if you would fight again.
You know it. I know it. We're gonna fight so much. Let's go talk to Davro, see what he says.
I have lost.
It's true.
But this was no true contest. Jedi are skilled warriors, and I am young. I will train very hard to match you in combat next time. But there are others already here who are more than your equal. Braylor is one of the mightiest among us.
That's true, it would be.
He could teach you humility.
But you know, the person who finds it might not be, like, Keto. I'm just saying, it'd be funny.
Here to watch
Somebody
a
might
fight
get
or
it and
to
think it's great.
participate.
I want to fight.
After defeating Davro, you have gained some small honor.
It's
there
honor
is a
that's this
challenger for
big.
you. He is Kex, the quartermaster.
Kex.
Since he is
I know
the
Kex.
challenger,
He
you
hates
get to
me.
choose the terms.
Why does he want to fight me? He hates me, that's why.
As quartermaster, he has little opportunity for any glory and training. He isn't as skilled as Davro.
Hand to hand, that's fine. What would be appropriate, let's ask.
The battle circle is for training. It is best to choose something that will test both of your limits. In this case, swords would be a good choice. It is something neither one of you are completely familiar with, but the choice is ultimately yours.
Swords is fine. Let's do swords.
An honorable choice. I will send a runner to
Always
Kex.
ask,
Your fight will
you know?
begin shortly.
Always ask them what they think is a good idea. Because if you're trying to impress them, fight me. Yes. Fight me very much. I should get some kind of quote spot going, but I don't think they work very well on YouTube. If I ever do actually make the jump to Twitch, it's the type of thing I would do. Ow. Let's go. Yeah, right. Let's get into a fight. I want to get in one. Somebody who's not supposed to be as skilled, he's doing a lot of damage. I don't remember if I'm allowed to use items or not. I don't think I am. Ow. Got him.
The match between Kex and Jedi is over. The Jedi
Kex will
is
hate
the
me more
clear
now.
and honorable
Yay.
victor. If you want to fight again, let me know.
I may just want to. I'm gonna heal first. Is Kex back here, or did he... The last guy you fight lets you use powers, and he's not as hard. I think it's like the next guy that's
our
hardest.
battle circle. You should leave us. This place is for Mandalorians alone. Even if the sergeant lets you fight with us, you will never truly be.
I'm really not trying to be one of you, to be honest. I'm just trying to impress your
The
boss.
Jedi Order isn't completely dead. You always had hidden strength. Very hard for even the wisest
Very
men
distracting.
to judge and predict.
To hear the sounds of battle while this guy's trying to talk.
Jedi since our defeat. I would be honored to cross blades with you in the
Yeah,
battle
he's the
circle.
last guy you fight, and he's actually not as hard because he will.
No, it is up to the sergeant.
He
The
will let
battle
you use your
circle
powers.
is not designed to settle petty vendettas and rivalries. Its primary purpose has always
Hey,
been
Timothy.
books or holobits
Welcome,
is
welcome, welcome.
useless when battle
To a little bit of
and
KotOR II.
soldiers are dying around you. Real knowledge can only be gained through combat. Perhaps we can learn from one another in time.
You're nice. You're the only one that's not being really mean to me.
Here to watch a fight or to participate?
I want to participate.
You choose to fight again. Now face a real Mandalorian warrior. Tagrin, what are your terms? Just fist and foot like you fight with Devril. Nothing else.
We got
Tagrin
this.
chooses
He's going to be
fight
really
hand
hard.
to hand. Remember, no weapons allowed, and absolutely no use of your force.
Right. Sure. Okay, so we're going to save here, because then I can just reload and not have to go through dialogue again, assuming I lose. But, let's just see how we're looking here. This is good, because this stuff is actually kind of helpful versus hand-to-hand combat. What do we got here? Anything that will help in this fight. Honestly, a defense bonus and a constitution bonus is not bad. What is my constitution right now? Okay. So I probably want to keep the constitution bonus in my belt, because that's bumping me up a level, I think. Although, actually, boosting my strength will boost my attack, so that's pretty good too. Then this is a constitution bonus. Right, okay. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Force of my fist, exactly. Making thumbnails tonight, tomorrow, and Monday some Fallen Order. Heck yeah! Fallen Order's good. Have you beaten? I feel like you were playing it before, or was that somebody else? Have you beaten it yet? I've been meaning to do a New Game Plus since the update come out. That wasn't English. I've been meaning to do a New Game Plus since the update came out, but I haven't done it yet. That was closer to English. Okay, let's go. Boom! I missed the man standing in front of me. Now, I got a trick up my sleeve, because I play a specific way and everyone makes fun of me for it. And we're gonna learn why I play the way I play. This guy's kicking me in the face. Kicking me in the face. The game gets mad at you if you use the Force, but it doesn't get mad at you if you use your level up. Ha ha ha! Hey, it's Sarge! Sarge, welcome, welcome, welcome. Is it me? New sir? No, it's not new, but I don't wear it on stream often. It's, for the band Ren Collective. But, yeah, I'm not in a Star Wars shirt, so I look a little bit different. Just beat it. Now you're playing as Inquisitor Tau. Heck yeah! That's exact. I want to fire it up. It looks really cool. Let's keep working on these two things, maybe. Thank you. I'd appreciate it when you like my shirts. Alright, what would be good for what I'm doing right now? I guess not. These are force powers, so none of these things really. So what would I like? Oh, I haven't started on this power tree yet. Let's start on that power tree again. And I still have a whole nother level up. Aha! So now I have full health again. It is good music. Keep punching him in the face. Keep punching him in the face. It's a flurry. Ow. Let's keep using critical strike just because it's the one that's leveled up. Level up again. Such a cheap process, but I do it anyway. What would I like to upgrade? That is an excellent question. I don't really need charisma to be that high. Let's work on wisdom. Skills. I got mad skills. Let's do repair and computer. I think that's what I meant to do last time, instead of what I actually did. That triggers your alarm clock? That's awesome. That is really cool. Toughness would give me health points and is never a bad thing. Ooh, I do like that too. This is good music. Oh, yes, we can move faster than normal. I like that. Alright, and then we'll just keep leveling this up with those stasis. Not that it will really matter right now. And I have a whole other level up, so we can keep being super cheap during this fight. There's no other way I would ever beat this unless it lets me use items, which I don't think it does. You almost never level charisma. Well, like, for me, too, like, the way... Charisma's useful for, like, your party members. Because, like, Visage, because she has so many dark side powers, but the way I play, she becomes light side. So her force powers are nasty. So, like, I get her charisma up really high.
The match between Jedi and Tagrin is over. The Jedi
and I totally didn't do anything cheap in order to win. That's right, I'm completely honorable.
The only Mandalorians left for you to fight are our champions. No one can fight a champion until they have proven themselves worthy. And it must be real proof. The kind you gain fighting foes to the death. And a champion must observe and deem your actions worthy. There are two champions in the camp, Braylor and Kelborn. Until you prove yourself in their eyes, the battle circle is closed to you.
Well, that's rude. I mean, fine, but, like, it's a little rude, don't you think? Guess I gotta do something to prove myself. What do you got to say?
In battle, this cannot be denied. But your Jedi teachings prevent you from having a true warrior spirit. Jedi couldn't have beaten us in the Mandalorian Wars. It took a fallen Jedi to gain that honor.
Whatever. Tell yourself any excuse
you want.
someone
that you need killed, Master?
Well, I mean, maybe, but I actually clicked on you by accident. I wanted to talk to this guy again.
So the Jedi Order isn't complete. I have studied.
Can you vouch for me in the battle circle?
I could only do that if I observed you fight an enemy. But the rules.
Okay, so he's got to see us do stuff. That's fine. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's out in the forest. So we can go do that. I don't remember if there's anything else around the camp. What goes on over here then? If that was the melee area, what's this area?
So you're the Jedi the camp's talking about. You're planning on exploring the jungles to the south?
Yes! I might. Who are you?
I'm Zarga. I instruct our raw Mandalorian recruits in the ways of discipline.
There we go. I don't think you two like the word assassinate.
I sent one of my warriors, Kumas, into the jungle. It's been 3 days, and I want you to bring back his corpse and his survival pack.
Summa Kumas Laude. Are you sure he's dead?
If Kumas wasn't dead, he'd be back already. If you find his body, just bring it back.
Why do you want the body?
Good point. I don't want his body, just his equipment.
Oh, wow.
Field strip the corpse and bring the gear back.
It's less smelly. If I find his body, I'll bring the gear. Okay. So this is all good. This is just...
Number 12. Our training hones us.
You guys say whatever you need to sleep at night. So this is just a way to find quests as we do stuff outside. Oh, let's talk to this dude now that I've beaten him up. See how Kex feels about it.
You here to gloat over your victories in the
I
battle?
wouldn't say gloat. I'd say I'd like to hear you tell me I'm good at things. Never mind, I'll be going now. Apparently you have no compliments for me. That's fine. Let's talk to this guy. I don't know if I still need to do the other things now that,
Any progress with the repairs or the phase?
both the cables and the thing are working.
That's the best thing I've heard in weeks. I'll be sure to tell Mandalore about your help. Look,
Yay.
I have some extra parts and computer spikes. Take them. You can probably make better
Hey,
use of them than
thanks.
I can.
That's very friendly of you. Okay, so now I don't have to find the other stuff. I don't think. I think you're who I talked to
Called
go.
off our patrols outside the camp. We usually find some entertainment in clearing out the worst of the beasts.
Rez
Without
is
our
a regular
patrols,
around
some of the
here as
larger
well.
beasts may be
Always
around.
happy to have him.
None of us will be around to bail you out of trouble. You've been warned.
I get all the cool people hanging out here. Makes the stream much better. Why did you call off your patrols?
Our sensors picked up 3 ships landing in this area after the space battle. If any of the Onderon military come searching for those ships, we don't want
He's
them
throwing
finding our
shade.
base.
3 ships. There were my ship and the dirt ship. Who's the third?
I don't know. It was some sort of freighter. It didn't land in any of the clearings along the path. Knowing some of the larger Dxun beasts,
Dxun.
the crew's
No one says
probably
Dxun.
already dead.
Why are you hiding from the military?
The people of Onderon still live in fear of us.
Can't imagine why.
They were the first world we conquered in the Mandalorian Wars.
Oh, that's why.
Their resistance was laughable. We cut through their defenses like vibroblades through cloth.
Oh.
ISIS fell within hours.
That is
If they
embarrassing.
knew we were here, they would eventually gather enough courage to attack us. It is not a battle we wish to wage. Yet.
Fair. Is there anyone else on the moon?
We're looking into it. With your help, the relay dish is working again, so
Yes.
we aren't blind to the rest of the planet.
I'm pretty cool.
The Onderon military has cordoned off the planet, so there shouldn't be anybody else down here. Still, our sensors occasionally pick up signals on the surface.
Hold on a second, guys.
It's like someone is searching the...
Sorry about that. Somebody was talking to me and apparently could not wait. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Why would they search the planet?
I don't know. Dxun's all jungle except for this camp.
Why did you call off your patrol? We know that already. What do you mean by larger beasts?
We heard reports of a Zakeg wandering the paths around here. They're a good challenge for Mandalorians. If you see one, stay out of its way. Without us to back you up, you'll be dead in seconds.
What's a Zakleg?
It's a huge red lizard that's built like a Baragwin battle tank.
Ooh.
It has a hide so thick it might as well be Durasteel
That does
plating.
sound scary.
We keep clearing them out of the area, but they keep coming back. They're tough opponents for non-Mandalorians.
I mean, I'm pretty cool though. I can defeat it.
You fight a Zakeg.
I super
If
could.
you survived such a battle, you'd gain much honor.
I think that'll happen.
Strong words. It would be amusing to see you try to kill such a beast.
Maybe I would make
Try
it.
the
You don't
outlying
know.
jungle paths if you're determined to seek one out. And bring me back a trophy from your kill as proof of the deed.
Sounds like fun. To the jungle. Hey, Wolfman Dan, welcome. How are you today? Hope things are going well. We are exploring the Dxun.
You finally arrived, Jedi. I seek to reclaim the honor that you stole from me.
What do you mean?
I challenge you here, outside of the battle circle. This time, we fight to the death.
With our fists? Why do you want to fight me again?
You would deny my request?
I meant to click something else and I clicked
in front of other
T.
Mandalorians to prove my worth. Do not
Said it's
shame
well
me
recalled.
further.
Dang. Why do you want to fight again?
I was too young to fight in the Mandalorian wars. With our clans scattered, there was no opportunity to prove myself. Years ago, young Mandalorians would fly point in a basilisk, laying waste to anything before them, at the forefront of battle. But this has been denied me. What little honor I have earned, you stripped from me in the battle circle. This I won't allow.
I don't want to kill you. Many Mandalorians have fallen to Jedi. There is no dishonor in that. Because it'll make him
Deny
mad.
my request? I want to fight here.
Okay. There must be other ways to prove yourself.
There were no wars to fight, no great enemies to destroy. I wish this was a different age, where our armadas were a force to be feared.
What about the Zek Egg? I've heard they're a challenge.
A Zak egg? Those are the deadliest beasts in this part of the jungle. Patrols are right to be cautious about
Yeah, there's a lot going
I'll
on.
do what I must to prove myself to the other Mandalorians, but fighting a Zak egg would be a short-lived honor.
Let's do it together. There we go.
What? Yes, I suppose that is possible. We would both gain recognition from that battle.
See?
Your plan is acceptable to me. Together we will destroy the Zak egg. I will meet you there.
Isn't that better than you trying to shoot me in the head? Because it would not go well for you. Let's, see, you're going that way? You might as well go this way first. It's a marble raz, whatever. Oh, I'm still unarmed. That's embarrassing. Hold on. Oh, these are both regular sabers. I don't have a slow saber. No, that's fine. This is much better. Having lightsabers is much better than not having lightsabers. Okay. This is some wacky, this is like some Rainforest Cafe background there. Like this map is really cool, but you can tell it hasn't aged super well. Some of the backgrounds are a little wacky. This is not gonna go the way you think. That's like now one of my favorite Star Wars quotes. In terms of like, just being able to quote things. It's a young Bama, as opposed to an old Bama. What do we got here? There are so many dang pathways.
A weakness is revealed.
This is very loud. Very, very loud. That is apparently not walk-throughable. Da, 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 da. It's very loud in my ears. There we go. Alright. What is going on here? Oh, this is where you learn the beast trick.
Wait a moment. Do you see that boma over there?
I do. Do you see it,
Force
blind woman?
Flows through even these simple creatures. If you empty your mind, you may be able to focus things. They aren't fully formed. Basic instincts, urges, dominated by every breath and every moment.
I would love that guy.
Primal and unsophisticated.
I feel it.
Good. Beasts can be easier to affect than other sentients. But you must bridge the gap between what distinguishes us and them. You feel its consciousness, yes, like a low rumble before the storm. Use the Force to create a barrier around it. Make it with care and subtlety.
I'll try. I never actually end up using this power.
You came close, and you have potential. With practice, you can make any animal passive and pliable. But the cage around their perceptions is a fragile thing. Many things can break its hold, violence especially.
Can anything be done with beasts?
With the Force, anything is possible. But that is the end of the lesson for now.
You have learned Beast Trick. I wonder if I had said the other thing, if it would have been successful. Significantly concerned about it, however. Look at this background. It's funny. I mean, it looks really good. It's just like they needed to do, I don't know, like a texturing to it or something to make it look a little bit more 3D. Which way am I trying to go now? Oh, this loops in on itself. Got it. I feel like this is the way I came, though. So I really want to go this way. No, because there's a dead thing here, so that's probably not the way I came. I'm so confused. Mandalorian ruins. Mandalorian sentries. I don't know what's going on. Oh, yeah. This is the way I came. Okay, I got it. I know where I am. I know what's going on. Let's just finish the pathway, even though there's probably nothing on here. Just so that we've been everywhere, and then we can move back up and take that other fork in the road. But I want to walk down every path. Make sure I don't miss anything. Hello, remains. I think this is from one of those things I fought. What? Oh, I found one of the pulse phase things. Great. That's good news. Okay, so here's the camp. And we went running down this way and followed the guy. I'm pretty sure that's what was happening. So now we'll run back up. It's a little... feels like that should go somewhere, but you can't. Okay. So this is where we were, and now we will hang a right. I feel like this map is what Kashyyyk in Fallen Order, like... Or, no. Kashyyyk in Fallen Order is what this was trying to be. I think it was going on. That's what it was trying to say. Alright, here's another thing. This is the guy that the one Mandalorian thought was dead.
You there, I am in need of your assistance.
Hello, Kumis. Zarga thought you were dead.
I'm Kumis. And Zargo is not wrong in thinking me dead. We assume
Tim
that any
Amundsen.
Mandalorian
Hear
who
his
does
voice.
not report back within a day has been taken by the jungle. I still live. I am just in a difficult situation.
What are you doing up there?
A patrol was sent to look for weapon caches in this region. They found 3 sites that looked promising. Zarga told me to prove myself by taking explosives to those sites and uncovering the caches.
Even over
if they
Tor?
exist.
Is SWTOR not considered open world? How did you get up there?
This was the first site. After easily dispatching some Maras, I removed my pack and began to plant my charges along this ridge. When I finished setting the charges, I looked down to see Canucks swarming all over my pack. The pests were eating everything. I killed the Canucks, but then a herd of bomas arrived. I had no more ammo. The extra energy cells I had brought had been in my pack. So I've been up here, weaponless for 2 days.
Well, that's no fun. You ran out of ammo? Isn't that, like, against the Mandalorian code?
Blaster rifles don't use much energy, and their energy cells last a long time. How often have you had to change ammo?
Not often. How can I help?
You must have cleared a path to the beast coming here. If you take care of the Boma beast, I can make it to safety.
I could give you an extra ammo clip.
My blaster rifle's been useless ever since I used it to bash in a Canuck's skull.
I'll go drive off the
Your
bombs then.
actions are worthy of a Mandalorian. Return here when you have slain the beast, and I will be able to return to camp.
Which way do I need to go? This way? Parts of SWTOR are more open than others. Gotcha. I thought it was, because like I've seen people stream it and it looked pretty good, at least some parts. Obviously some are like levels. Party member down. Besides, how did you die? It's annoying. Not really a dire enough. What the heck? What on earth? Am I in a tree? What? I can't get out of the tree. I'm just running in place in this tree. This is really amusing me. Okay.
How may I serve?
If I come out of the tree if I play as somebody else. That's
Ready to serve.
that was odd. That might have worked too, but I'm not sure I can.
I'm grateful for your help, stranger. I'm returning to the Mandalorian camp now. I won't forget this. I have only one request. Please, don't mention this incident to anyone.
I mean, I could mention it to people. That might be good. Alright. You've been grounded. It's true. So, can I... You use it to set up charges that are linked to it. Let's press the button. I think we could have killed him. I think that's how that works. Like, if I had flipped that, he would have died. And it would have killed the bomas. Da, 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 da. Just running. Okay. Let's look at this map here. So let's head this way. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Hey, Ryan, welcome. Hope this Saturday is treating you well. It's nearing the end of Saturday for you, I think. So I hope you had a good Saturday. HK just phased off. This map's acting a little glitchy. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. My family is not capable of leaving me alone, apparently, while I stream. Let me check on something real quick. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully I can... You're pretty good. Under 3 hours till you are 26. I saw you tweeting about that. Tomorrow's your birthday. That's exciting. Hopefully you'll be able to do a little bit of something for your birthday. Whoops, I did not mean to talk to her. I don't know how things are where you are. But things are starting to open up a little bit more here. Let's see here. Credits. No, click on that a second time. What's over here? Can I go? No, that's just enough. Am I really sorry though? I mean, we'll never really know. It's one of those great mysteries of the universe.
Ratio achieved.
Aha! We have found the thing.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Let's go ahead and save. Usually the spider sense is the game telling you should save. Hello, Davril.
The Zack egg is just up ahead. Together we have a chance of defeating it.
Yes. Do you have a plan?
We go into the clearing and attack it. Either it dies or we do.
It's not a very good plan.
Beasts of the jungle are fierce and powerful. Straightforward plans work the best.
Or thinking through things. What do you know about Zack eggs?
They're heavily armored. They aren't particularly agile, but if they connect, it can be deadly. But a skilled patrol of warriors can kill the beasts.
Why didn't you tell me where it was?
If you couldn't find your way here through the jungle, then you'd be worthless in the fight. Besides, I didn't know for certain where the beast was.
Let's attack it now.
Then we fight.
Here we go. To the Zack egg. Resisted me. I don't think your blaster's gonna do you much good, kid. And he died. Well, I guess it sucks to be him.
Engaging.
Come on. There we go. This thing almost looks like a smaller Minor Bendu. Visage is playing healer, which is nice. There we go. I mean, we could reload and try to keep this guy alive. I'm not that particularly worried about it. We'll just cut its ear off, because that's normal. Ooh, a green crystal. That's nice. Ooh, money. A lot of very rich people died here. Personally, anytime I go out into the jungle where there are no stores, I take a lot of money. I've found that very useful. Wildlife really likes cash. Remains. More phase pulse things. That's pretty exciting. Running, running, running. Let's all keep running. Alright, what are we looking at here? So we've been all the way up here, because that's where the lost guy was. And we've been all the way down here, and we've been through here. So now we need to go back past the settlers into this area. Okay. Thankfully, we have a map. It's very helpful. I do like the soundscape in this game. It's very well done. And, like, the graphics do look cool. They're just, like, I was picking on them, but they just look dated at all. Like, I think they look cool for when the game was made. Dxun would be a really hard game to capture in old school graphics, I think. So now we're going back towards the Hawk, which is not necessarily what I want. This is an area, though, that we need to get in. I feel like Candra's told us about this in the last stream. Need high-grade explosive. KotOR II is one of the most atmospheric Star Wars. That's true. Like, they do a really good job of making you feel there. Yeah, still can't do much shops not opening here till the start of June. So just getting some food delivered. Hey, you know, that's good, though. That's still something. There's a way... I can't remember how to prompt that area. But maybe it will do it itself here at some point. Thunder, 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 lightning, lightning, lightning. Ah! Where did this thing come from? And what are the Mandalorians doing? Like, why is the one guy... Whatever. One guy put up his stealth shield. Or his cloaking shield, I don't know why. There's all sorts of weird things going on. I think the idea behind learning Beast Trick is if you felt like it, you could use Beast Trick to sneak past all these guys, but I'd rather just fight them and get the XP, to be honest. I know it's not a very Jedi thing. Da, 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 da. I really feel like I'm in an old, dilapidated, like, abandoned rainforest cafe. If anyone's ever been in a rainforest cafe. And all the animatronics came to life like Five Nights at Freddy's, only instead of terrifying bears, it's weird alien animals. Now the thing with these Canucks is they have remains, but like you can't always tell that they do. And so a lot of times I don't see that they drop loot until I like walk back by them. See? It's a little bit frustrating. I think that means I found all the things. You finally found the last piece. Okay, so now I don't really have to be worried about whether or not I find everything or not. So that's good. Running through the jungle. So it's definitely a good reason to not skip leg day. Oh, I like the face it makes. Ooh. Ooh, upgrades for my armor. That I probably won't use because it was so... Now, there's a whole plot that is going on back here. I think I'm going the wrong way to make it prompt, though. I think I don't really remember. There's like, you go through here and you're looking for people, but I have to talk to somebody to get people. And I clearly haven't talked to that person. Hey, I got a short lightsaber. Heck yeah. That's nice. I definitely want to equip that eventually, but it's not going to have any upgrades in it, so I'm not going to do that right now. But a short lightsaber is nice, because basically right now I'm carrying two blades, which means one of them isn't balanced for the offhand. But a short lightsaber is balanced for your offhand. It doesn't actually do as much damage, though. Okay, so let's go back up here and see what's going on. And like why they went stealth. No, don't talk to the guys, fight the thing.
Prejudice.
I am doing well. I'm enjoying Saturday. This weekend is actually a normal weekend for me. I have my regular days off. Monday is a holiday in the US. But, maybe I need to talk to this guy. But I have to work it, which is fine.
If you head out into the jungle, stay alert. Our patrols keep the area clear of the more dangerous beasts, but a lot of the smaller ones still infest the paths.
I'll be careful. That conversation didn't help. Next weekend I work again. Let's try to go to the top part of that map. So like I have my regular days off, and then like next week is really weird. I have Wednesday and Sunday off. So like I'm gonna work 2 days, have 1 day off, and then I'm gonna work 3 days and then have 1 day off, and then I'm pretty sure the week after that will be normal. So it's kind of wacky. But that's because we are we're down a person right now, which is going to be fixed at the beginning of June. It won't be down a person anymore. But right now we are, and so my boss is cycling people around, so like people who usually have weekends off, he's not, instead of making like one person cover the weekends, he's kind of making us take turns. Not me. Hey, journal entry added. What do we got? You found the detonator that the Mandalorian told you about. Oh, sweet. This is what I was talking about. Press the button. I have made an explosion. Well, that sounds bad.
Statement. That explosion has stirred many life forms in the area. Fighting is undoubtedly imminent.
Here they come. I like how this planet has, like, all these different animal types just in a pack. If it fits your schedule, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern is Star Wars Trivia Pursuit. Ooh.
Accuracy ratio achieved.
It sounds exciting. Is that on your channel?
Ratio achieved.
Doing it earlier for the UK friends makes sense. Ooh, a Chinese accuracy gloves. Yes, on your channel? Fantastic. So for those of you who don't know, 5 Eastern is 24 and a half hours from right now. That makes it easier for anybody who wants to go to convert the time. Alright, what do we got in the area? Not a whole lot. I suppose we can head in. Who has the higher demolition skill? I'm at... Yeah, I don't have a very high one at all. HK does not have a very high one either. Okay. Does he have anything that... Okay, demolitions +4. There we go. And then we'll make this one demolitions +4. Heck yeah, that's better. What level are you, HK? You are 11 to my 20. Yeah, we can level you up a little bit. Attributes. Skills. We might as well put some skills into demolition because that's what prompted this. Not all the skills though. Ooh, yes. Let's get you better at two-handed weapons so you won't take a penalty with that anymore. Droid class 3 update. We can definitely level you up a little bit here. We're about to go into a fighting room, so I really don't want to level you up all the way, but we can level you up a little. Let's put you to level 15. That's good. Feats. What do we want? What is this? Speak with other droids who don't speak. This feat gives the droid the ability to speak with other droids who don't speak sentient language. Shouldn't he have this already? It's weird. Let's do that. That sounds cool. The tuna was dope. I'm in for the dope tuna every time. Always in for the dope tuna. See if we can recover a deadly plasma mine. Yes, we can. Haha. Into the cache. Yeesh. This is only mildly terrifying. I'm pretty sure at some point, like, all these droids wake up. And the mines would help with fighting them, but they could also blow us up. And I don't really feel like dealing with that. I would much rather recover them. Devastating sonic mine. Sounds exciting. Deadly frag mine. I wonder if there's a difference between devastating and deadly, or if they just have devastating sonic for some reason. Blinding flash mine. Yeah, so they just must be words for the type of mine they are. Mine. 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 What about Knuckles and Tails? There's like, yeah, there's the deadly Tails, devastating Sonic, and blinding Knuckles. I think that's how it works. Does he happen to have like a? I wondered if he had like an anti-droid weapon configuration. Probably not. Sonic's better versus droids, though. Yeah, I don't really have anything that's ion. That's okay. I'm pretty sure these guys wake up. Ooh, hold on. Skills at repair. I have 15, and I think I can increase that more. He's at 14. Okay. So let's go to me. Utility belt. Yep, I can increase that myself. Nothing says exciting KotOR action like cycling through your menus to get the best stuff. Let's see, that doesn't help me. I want repair. Oh, see, this would have been nice for the, whatchamacallit, yeah, those things. Oh, this is cool. These are cool gloves. We'll just keep this because it's not going to change anything. Okay. Activate the droid. Examine it. Droid's like it hasn't been used in a while. Can't find any way to activate it. Fast droid. Hey, and that woke everybody up. Cycling through menus is the choice of video games, right? You're not really playing a video game unless you're going through the menus. It's one of my favorite jokes I'll say on stream. Whoa! That was cool. It's one of my favorite things. I'll go to streams anytime the streamer is spending a lot of time in menus or whatever. Ooh, Asta's Keeper robes. That's nice. I always make the joke that menus are my favorite part of the game. Because menus are for me and you. Dude, impossible. I want to hear impossible.
My life is yours.
Is it impossible for a droid even?
Oh, stupid primitive mechanism.
Can I use a spike?
Oh, stupid primitive mechanism.
Nope. Okay. Well, can I use...
Crude, but effective.
There we go, open it up. Nice joke, thanks. It's a really terrible joke is what it is. But I would always say that, like, I love menus. They're for me and you. Takes me back, a good friend of mine, well, a good friend of mine, who used to stream. He hasn't streamed in like 2 years now. His name was Max. And he was seriously one of the most incredible streamers I'd ever watched. Like, guy was always at a 12 on the happiness scale. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, he would always spend a lot of time in menus. I would get excited. I miss that guy's streams.
Stupid primitive
He had
mechanism.
good streams.
Crude, but effective.
Then he got a real job. But for a brief time, oh, his streams. If Sarge is still here, she remembers them. Hey, there you go. Look at that cow. XR Coon's light battle suit. Now we're talking. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Jalshay meditation gloves. Jalshay stuff in this game is great. I haven't gotten a whole lot of it yet, so that makes me happy too. This is the thing. This is the thing. 17 whole credits. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, where's me? I still really like this Mandalorian heavy suit, but I want to see what else we got here. Asta's Keeper robes are nice. I mean, the wisdom, intelligence, and charisma boost, so nice if you're using a lot of Force stuff. XR Coon's battle suit is nice. It's actually not as good as what I'm wearing, but it is good to have. Corellian power suit is really nice, but I don't have the bonus for that. Flex heavy armor. That's nice armor. Okay. Let's go to Visage. See, I've already turned her to the light, so she can't use that right now. I can give you the Ossus Keeper robes. Giving you the charisma bonus would be good. Bad jokes can be fun, depending on how bad they are. Exactly. Let's look at these gel shade gloves. Look at that. Dexterity and wisdom and awareness +2. These are good gloves. Look at these stats. Oh, feeling good. Feeling good. I just want to get some Jalshay meditation armor. Like, the Jalshay armor in this game, it's basically like, it counts as a robe, so you can still use a lot of your force powers with it. But it has, like, armor, and it can be upgraded like armor, and it's really good. So if you're playing with a lot of force powers, it's some of the best armor you can get in the game, because it's armor that isn't armor, basically. Okay, so let's keep going. Oh, wait, what's that blue dot on there? This is where I need to go. Okay. That blue dot is where the last thing gets popped. The last story prompt. And then, I mean, as is, we probably have enough where Canderous, I mean, not Canderous, he's definitely not Canderous, where the leader of the Mandalorians, Mandalore, will help us. Finding a lot of saber parts here. I guess that makes sense if the Mandalorian Wars were fought here, there would have been Jedi here. It's hard for me to play this game sometimes and keep it spoiler-free, having played it before. But, I mean, it should have been pretty obvious. Kelborn!
What are you doing out here?
It was an emitter, not a lens,
Dangerous for you
unfortunately. Why are you here? I thought the patrols had stopped.
I am a Mandalorian scout. I don't go on patrol. Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that landed in the area.
Ah, a ship?
Yeah, from what little we could pick up on sensors, it was bigger than your ship. Most likely a freighter or dropship. This one was trying to slip in quietly. It was keeping its eye on emissions to a minimum. Our sensors almost didn't pick it up.
Any sign of the crew?
Just this corpse here. Looked like a scout. Pretty green, too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart.
That
Can't
happens.
have been the only one crawling around here. If there's more, we need to take them out. You want for some action?
You know it. Why do you need to take them out?
We can't let them find the camp, if that's what they're looking for. We need to track them down and make sure their trip here is real short.
I may be able to help. What's the plan?
There's more of these scouts in the jungle. There's many paths, and I don't want them to slip by.
Right,
If we
makes sense.
split up, we should be able to find their scouts, if you're up for it.
Sure am. Let's find them.
I'm going to take up a position to the east. You go west. I'll make sure none of them get past me.
Sounds good. Okay. So what's east? We're on a pathway that goes north and south. So I don't know how you're gonna go one way and I'm gonna go another. But that's fine. I'll just go in the opposite direction of you. We'll just make it work.
What happened to Lan?
He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canox.
I hope this mission is worth it to the Colonel. If not...
Ah,
Wait,
the Colonel.
Did you hear that?
That's her! Get her!
Oh, you're here for me. Well, that makes me feel less bad about killing you. Oh, you have no name. Well, now you're frozen, so this isn't gonna go well for you. Skeletal corpse, advanced vessel hilt. That's nice. That's a vibroblade upgrade. Some nice skeletons. Oh, grab this guy. You carried one computer spike with you into the jungle. The other guy appears to have not had remains. I've been playing Planet Zoo all day.
Set the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
2 more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
Da 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 da. What do we got here? You've encountered a fairly large group of scouts fighting the Bomas. Okay. I'll just let them fight the Bomas. There's like 3 of them that are the same character model. That's kind of freaky. Oh, okay. Well, if you're gonna attack me, this is eerie. It's a guy and a group of triplets. What does that say now? You've encountered the second group of scouts. It's unlikely there are any more in the jungle paths. Might be a good idea to find help. I like when the game just tells you, you found them all. There's no really good reason for you to think you did, but trust us, you did. 147 credits. That's very good. I will take that. What kind of new Star Wars RPG game would I want made for Star Wars? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, like, to me, a Star Wars RPG is always what, like, is KotOR. I could see something, like, it would be fun to do something in the line of Fallen Order, but, like, you get to design your character. I just don't know if you can do something like that, because a game like Fallen Order is so complex that creating all of the variables for different character types would be really difficult. And, like, you'd almost have to set it up, like, maybe, like, if Fallen Order is like, what's Fallen Order like? It's like Tomb Raider, and, Souls kind of combat, but, like, if you set up, like, if you guys have either played or watched me play Deus Ex Human Revolution, I could see, like, a Star Wars game like that, where you could design your character and pick what kind of force powers you're learning. And so then, like, all of the puzzles in the game would have different solutions based off of, did you go more combat powers? Did you go more, like, stealth, like freezing people, sneaking past people, Jedi mind trick kind of powers, versus, like, aerobatic powers, like learning a double jump or something like you do in Fallen Order? Like, I think that would be cool. Like, yeah, something kind of like Deus Ex-y. Sounds like I'm saying something else, but something kind of like Deus Ex-like, I think would be really cool as an RPG style. We want a more Bethesda-style RPG, almost single-player Star Wars Galaxy, updated graphics and things. That would be cool. I'm not as familiar with, like, Fallout, but something from what I understand of that series, I think that would be a cool style too. I would love to see something like that, where as you go through, you have these kind of environmental, maybe not puzzles, but environmental obstacles, and how you get through them is based off of how you've leveled your character up. That's just really difficult, because they have to then have multiple solutions to it, based off of how you've chosen to do your character, and then you got to be able to have the multiple solutions without making it too easy.
I found more of their scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I heard blaster rifle fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find anything?
No, watching, just listening, you did a double take. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to make people jump. Oh, I heard blaster fire. Came across 2 groups of scouts. They weren't in the mood for talking either.
Surprised they wouldn't talk to you. I thought their grudge was only with Mandalorians. Find out anything useful from them?
They seem to be after me. They mentioned something about a colonel.
Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin. Tobin is General Vaklu's personal cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Onderon.
Tobin's the one who opened fire on our ship and forced us to land here.
I'm not surprised. He was probably acting on orders from Vaklu. If so,
there's so many names.
Dangerous enemies.
Who's General Vaklu?
General Vaklu is the cousin of Queen Talia. He's also in charge of the Onderon military. He led the Onderon resistance when we occupied their world during the Mandalorian Wars. He was a worthy foe. Maybe more than a match for you.
I doubt it.
Mandalore needs to know about the scouts. I'll let him know your role in dealing with them.
Alright, well, thank you. Before you go, who were those scouts?
They're Onderon military, although they were trying to be secret about it. I've got a feeling you're going to need all the help you can get. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there.
Ooh.
See you at camp.
Sounds cool. The only thing with any new Star Wars RPG game is canon. You can't really have multiple endings, can you? Well, you can have multiple endings, but only have one of them be canon. I mean, that's how they did it with KotOR. So you have, like, a canon way to play the game. But, no, you wouldn't be able to have an open-ended game. Although, you could have, like... You could have a game where how the game ends doesn't impact canon, in a way. But they would still have to decide, because you would still have tie-in material and stuff. Okay, I think we've done all the things. At the very least... Hold on. Why is... Sorry. So I'm in... Oh, I'm in completed quests. That's why. Okay, that makes more sense. Sorry, I saw the bonus mission for the fuel, and I got really confused because I could have sworn we turned that in, and I freaked out for a second. I somehow got put into completed quests instead of active. Menus. In Star Wars Galaxy, you could play as a random citizen, not necessarily a hero or a villain. And, like, if we were getting more Star Wars games, or if they were doing another MMO, I think that would be a good idea. I don't know that they would... It's how few games we got. I don't know if they're going to do any random citizen games.
Our patrols keep the area clear of the more dangerous beasts, but a lot of the smaller ones still infest the paths.
I think we could see a game like that set... I really think we're going to get a game set during the High Republic. I don't know that it's necessarily going to come out in Phase 1 of High Republic. I think the first thing we will get will end up being a VR game. But I think we could eventually see a regular video game set in High Republic. I think that would be cool. And I think that would have more room to be an RPG, in the same way KotOR had more room to be one. Can you take me to your camp?
Let's go.
Hey, we're back. Let's talk to this guy. I found your ear.
Outside the camp. Remember that
I found a Ziglag.
I'm impressed.
Ziglag, whatever.
I
found a zip tie.
You'd make a formidable Mandalorian.
Is there... I'll be going now. Hey, Crippling Scope Mark III. That's nice. Okay.
Ready to head back to your ship?
Not right now. But I appreciate it. Hey, Zuko.
Any progress with the repairs?
Not to be confused with Zuko. I have all three things.
You do? Let me see. I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to repair. I'll have the telemetry computer repaired in no time.
Yay, glad I could help.
I'll be sure to tell Mandalore how much help you've been. I know you didn't ask, but here's a reward anyway.
I mean, I'll take free rewards.
Mandalorians are expected to do anything they can to help, but you're a stranger. You didn't have to help us.
My pleasure. Very well, I'll be going now. We're gonna take the reward. But I want to take the reward in the light side way. Components! I'll take components. And money? What? Both of these things sound great. Let's go back over to, Kex. Kex, do you like me yet?
You here to Gloto, so why are you back?
Never mind. I just thought you might like me now, but you don't. So now we can rat out the guy if we want. I probably won't.
I was able to make it back to camp without encountering any other beasts. You have my gratitude.
Do you think we will leave the High Republic to publishing, or if it does well, to different? Definitely could go to a TV show. Maybe not movie, but maybe. I think it'll depend on how popular the era really gets. But I would say anything's possible. I would say that they're probably already considering it, and they probably have very specific stipulations to decide if they want to go that way. YB, your character is kind of thick. I mean, it's true. She never skips leg day. If anyone puts Sarge said that, it'd be taken back. You should never be surprised by anything Sarge says. You were lucky I was in the area.
That's true. I was indeed fortunate that you came along when you did. Please, don't tell anyone what happened. If the others were to know, I would be disgraced.
The Mandalorians will rise again. You found Kumas, and alive, no less. I suppose I should offer my gratitude. He's got a mind like a stunned Minoc, but he's got courage. He was evasive when I asked him what happened, however. Trying to survive in the jungle must have taken its toll.
I was glad he was mostly in danger of starving to death before. Let's see here. I was glad to be able to return him safely.
We'll see if Kumas will prove warrior enough to be worth all this trouble.
We don't have to necessarily. Items received. Mumfuga. What the frick is a... Is a Mumfuga?
Ready to serve.
There's usually like a new... What is a Mumfuga? Whatever, can't be that important. Animated series would be cool. Yes. I think, especially considering we don't have any kind of announcement on what the next animated series is going to be, that would be really cool.
The Mandalorians will rise again.
You see, you also need to know what a Mumfuga is. Let's, I don't think these are organized by alphabet, which is the problem. It's not a data pad. Is it a weapon? What is a Mumfuga? I feel like I've seen it before, and I feel like it might be armor? Yes, it's armor. Murhaka. It's really good armor. I mean, look at that. 10, 5, 10, 10 versus bludgeoning, energy, piercing, and slashing versus what I'm wearing, which is, I mean, already has that, but I think it has that because of stuff I have. That was it is like, someone decided that it was supposed to be named that. Someone somewhere in the world was like, yes, this is what I'm gonna name the thing. Whoa, wait. We gotta go back to the jungle. Hold on. We blew up the thing, so I think we can get in that other building. Or that other building might actually... Now that I think about it, I think that other cache might actually be a story thing later in the game. We're gonna look real quick, because it won't cost a whole lot of time to just go look. But now that I think about it, I think that it might actually be a story thing later this week. Someone had to say the development team and probably got they're like, this is what I named it. And they're like, why would we name it that? And they're like, look. Yeah. I think this is a story thing that pops later. They're like, look, this is what we should name it. And they're like, dude, that's a terrible idea. And he's like, remember last week when I voted for your thing, even though I thought it was a terrible idea? This week you gotta vote for my thing. And he's like, I can't even pronounce your thing. Like, too bad.
Let's go.
That's exactly how that meeting went down. 100%. Okay. That was exciting. You know you're in a Mandalorian camp and there's just grunts all the time. Okay, so now we can finish the battle circle, and I think that's the only one. So I don't know why that's not popping. Okay.
Kelborn says you are worthy enough to face champ.
I want to fight in the battle circle.
You have enough honor to face a champion of a previous day. Kelborn, what are your terms?
Swords only. No items or the Jedi's force.
Oh, I forgot about this.
And no sword of the Jedi's choosing.
Just a simple long blade.
Okay.
Kelborn chooses to fight with the blade. You may fight with fist, foot, and the blade provided. No using the force or any other item.
I thought the last person lets me use the force. Maybe it's the other guy. If I fight the other guy, he lets me fight like a Jedi. That's fine. I have more level up, so we'll be okay. Do. Gotta keep an eye on myself. I honestly can't remember if I can use items or not. I don't think I can, though. Pause. Level up. Skills. I should have saved, and I don't think I did. That's okay. No. Yes. Okay. Powers. Not that I can use them right now. It's power gonna. Oh, let's go ahead and finish this off. Okay, so I have one more level up. And I got him over halfway there with the first battle, so I should be able to get there with this one. He's just gonna stand still, take it like a man. Got him. Come on. One more hit and it should be good. Got him. Yes.
The match between Jedi and Kelborn is over.
I didn't do anything
is the clear
shifty.
and honorable victor.
Yes, I'm very honorable.
Underestimated you. A difficult admission for a Mandalorian. If you fight in the circle again this day, you will face the bravest and strongest of us, Braylor.
Braylor's who I want to fight. Because Braylor's the one who lets me use my powers. And it's actually easier than the fight we just did. Can we talk to Kelborn?
I see now why we couldn't win against you during the war. Even fighting at a great disadvantage, you still fight as brutally as a Rancor. We won't fight again.
I get told that a lot,
I'm
actually.
curious if you could even defeat Braylor. Now that would be a fight to see. So what are you here for?
The Mandalorians really don't hate the Jedi for losing to them in the war? Let's ask them a weird
We're
question.
taught not to. Mandalorians want to be tested to the limits of our abilities and beyond. We admire anyone who beats us on the battlefield.
Interesting.
Instead of hate, we study, practice, and train until the next time, so we won't be beaten. But some young Mandalorians find this a hard lesson. Any veteran of the Mandalorian Wars respects Jedi like you. Your actions on Dxun validate this. But we aren't a simple people.
I wonder if this guy still hates me.
You have prowess in battle. This Jedi couldn't have beaten us in the...
Well, maybe. Okay. So let's fight the guy.
Or to participate.
I want to participate.
We eagerly look forward to this.
No terms today, Sergeant.
Yes.
I would fight the Jedi with all of her arsenal.
Braylor will fight you as you are. Still
fight me as I am.
Circle, but you may use whatever
it's like a
else
song. I need a song number. Fight me as I am. If you're gonna fight me as I am, I'm equipping some swords. Ooh, the short saber is a cool color even. I love it. Can't wait to get to a bench and, like, get that fixed up. Okay. Fight dancing right now. Yes! I feel like that's like, you're not fighting me with swords. This feels a little cheap. Although he does literally pack a punch. Because he's almost killed me with his feet. There we go.
The match between Jedi and Braylor is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable
I feel like that's a great name for like an enemies to lovers love
You
ballad.
walk away the champion of the battle circle this day. We will not forget
Do
your
it, Cal.
deeds or the honor you have earned this day.
That was close. I feel a little bit better about it now. Cal, if you write that song, I'd be so happy. You don't have to make it an enemies to lovers love ballad. That's just my interpretation, but you can make it whatever you want your interpretation to be.
And so, I lose again. I still have much to learn.
By much to learn, you mean have
fought
force
in a
powers.
championship battle on Malachor 5.
You were at Malachor 5? I was there.
Before the Mandalorian
That's awkward.
Wars, we looked at Jedi as weak. Their code restricted their full potential.
A lot of people
the
think
Jedi
that.
were limited by a narrow sense of morality that couldn't survive a real war.
A lot of people think that.
But our view was the narrow one. I see that clearly
I
now.
can see
I sense we
clearly
both learned
now
something
the
today.
narrow is gone.
You are the champion of the battle circle
I
this
am.
day. Watch the others
Do I
spar.
get a t-shirt?
Criticize or praise as you see fit.
Yes!
That is your right as a champion.
Yes! I can criticize or praise. You suck. You're terrible. That form is awful. Faster. What's wrong with you? You're weak. Weak. That felt good. You tend to write melodic extreme metal with emphasis on atmosphere. That sounds perfect for Fight Me As I Am. Sounds absolutely perfect. That song's in my head. Okay, let's go talk to Mandalore. He's just pacing in his house.
You defeated Braylor in the battle circle.
I sure did.
Either you're very lucky, or you're a lot tougher than you look.
Kelborn
said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him. He spoke highly of your work.
Yes.
Zuka told me you helped out with some
Wait, this is just a list of my accomplishments, and
I was
keep it
hoping
coming.
you'd prove yourself more with a lightsaber, but it's certainly a great help. The gate guard said you managed to kill a Zakeg.
I did.
Those are tough beasts, Jedi. You've earned some respect around here.
Unlike the guy that
Sarga
died
told me that you
fighting with
returned
me.
one of our sheep to the herd. You have gained some small prestige by helping Kumas.
Kumas.
How many Kanaks did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka?
A lot.
That was a tremendous help.
No
I
problem.
won't forget it. You've made quite a reputation.
That was just a long list of things I did.
You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the timetable and take you now.
Let's go.
You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city. If you need to grab anything from your ship, I'd do it now.
I am okay with Visage and HK coming, I think. What happens on Onderon the first time we go? I think I would rather go get, Atten. Can I take Atten? I might not be able to take Atten. Let's see here. I've set off the things in the jungle.
I know. It made quite a racket. Good work.
That was the one thing you forgot to tell me. After I set off these, I had to fight a pack of bones.
That's to be expected. They don't really like it when
Look,
someone
I'm just
makes
saying that
loud noise
if you're going to
in
list my
their territory.
accomplishments, you should have listed them all.
It wouldn't be much of a test if all you had to do was take a hike through the jungle, now would it? You're alive, in one piece, and learn something about the beasts of the jungle.
This is true. Hey, I got another short lightsaber. Okay, is this the workbench? That's the lab station. We're gonna save the game. Let's hop over to the Hawk real quick. Unless, can I change party members here? Oh, I can, okay. And I can't take Atten, okay. Can't really remember. Like, I guess it's everything on Onderon that isn't fighting is what we're going to go do. I'm trying to think of, oh, you know, but Mandalore is going to be one of my members. Okay, that's fine. There is a workbench around here right now, but I don't.
Are you ready to go to Isis yet?
Have you learned anything about the scouts?
Kelborn told me that they were covert military and probably aligned with Colonel Tobin from Isis.
That's what I got.
Kelborn doesn't think they'll send out any more scouts, but that doesn't mean there aren't more of them out there.
What do you know about Colonel Tobin?
Colonel Tobin is General Vaklu's right-hand man. Despite his martial skill, he handles himself as a functionary more than a warrior. Back when we were fighting Vaklu's resistance during the Mandalorian Wars, Vaklu wouldn't have any use for a poisonous Kinrath like Tobin. But Vaklu seems to have adapted well to peacetime.
Sarge tends to get a little bit hungry whenever she watches my streams. It's true. What can you tell me about Onderon?
When you were last here, you probably didn't even go to Onderon.
You probably didn't even go to Onderon. You noob.
Jungle moon, not the planet.
A lot of attitude in that.
To begin with, when you talk about Onderon, you're really talking about the ancient walled city of Isis.
Isis.
It's the only inhabited settlement on the planet.
Who is in charge of Onderon?
It depends on who you ask. Queen Talia rules from the royal palace, but her cousin, General Vaclo, has a great deal of power in ISIS as well. They disagree about many things, just like their citizens. We fought General Vaclo during the war, and he is a worthy
There's a
adversary.
lot of fun words to say in
Queen
this
Talia
game.
is young and hardly a match for him.
She is young and naive. We'll find controlling her will not be difficult. Was Onderon part of the Republic?
Onderon is a recent addition to the Republic, joining during one of the darker eras in Republic history. Since joining, the Republic has endured many wars and great battles. The people of Onderon don't possess the resolve and strength needed in these times. Many of them want to break away from the Republic. They want to go back to an earlier age when they could cower behind their walls. Their spinelessness made them easy to conquer.
Why do you travel to ISIS?
We're not self-sufficient here. We need supplies. ISIS is the only place to go for them in this system. Not much choice. Which is unfortunate, because their animosity towards Mandalorians makes it inconvenient to go there.
That's all I wanted to know about Onderon. I don't want to know a single thing more.
I have
They're
some things
sad
to look
people.
into. I'll talk to you later.
I don't blame them. They are sad people. Is he gonna walk to his ship now?
Are you ready to go to ISIS yet?
Yes. Let's go.
I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out.
Fade to black.
How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore. All systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon.
I like how everybody else
What do you want?
Is all in readiness.
It is. Like I promised. Why?
Wow.
You wanna
Krea's
back
is
out
getting her
now?
hands into everything.
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes.
She's throwing
you
that.
are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah, yes. The Great Crusade. After the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V.
Wow,
But
Krea,
I
you're
do
bad
not
at
need to
making
remind
friends.
you of such things.
I was at Malachor V, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives.
In case you didn't figure out it was Canderous by the same
He was
voice
serving
actor.
on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed. The future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see.
Wow,
Perhaps there will
pulling on
be
two
no
different
new
Yoda lines
age
there.
Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries.
Really
and
bad at
perhaps
making
all
friends.
that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts.
Actually, to be completely honest, I'm not sure if she's trying to make him feel bad or if she's
your
trying to
Jedi
flirt.
whelp are going to keep you safe from me.
It could go either way.
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even when they abandoned you. Do you wonder where he wanders now, Mandalore? Why he gave you your orders, then abandoned you at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. She is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
That was a lot. That was heavy. I was saying...
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
Yeah, for sure. I was saying it's interesting how everybody else in the camp, they all have the, accent like Django, except for,
Mandalorians, we got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
not these guys again. Oh,
Wait a
time to
moment.
start fighting.
I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has trapped
I like
us
how
here.
Cray is just
I
here,
did not expect
Visage
them so
is there,
soon.
and no one thinks
How
it's
did they
weird.
get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
This is allies. Throwing that shade. I like how, is she here? Actually, let's grab her. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having another Force user. But she's gonna need to wear different things and hold different things and have different things. Right, you can't have a double blade because of the whole hand situation. In that case, what we'll do is we'll go to me, and I will take a short saber, and then we'll go to her, and we'll give her my good regular lightsaber. Why can't she hold it? I don't understand. Oh, I know why she can't. I know why she can't. Hold on. I'll fix this. I need to have that one. Because I have a crystal in here. That's the one that has my lightsaber in it. My lightsaber crystal. So she can't wield it. That's why. Okay. There we go. That makes sense. Your friend's brother does not realize his name is Candace. That's funny. Okay. HK is great, but honestly, with all these melee guys, I'd rather have a Force user. See here, I can't use this particular power. Certain powers are blocked by having armor. That's correct.
Seems trouble follows you on a regular basis.
Why did you pull me away from this fight?
Both of us if we head to ISIS immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
Oh, okay. Well, now I gave my good lightsaber to her. I guess let's just take both of them, eh? Oh, I can only bring one. Right, okay. She has my good saber, so we'll take Freya. I don't usually take Freya, but that's okay. Extra says something to the effect of liking Candyman more than he does me. That's funny. That's funny. I'm just imagining how Candace would react to being called the Candyman. Oh, I forgot you guys can't see cutscenes because I haven't fixed that problem. So that was just a black screen.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious.
Sarge, how do you feel about
Space
this
battle above
accent?
our skies. So many of our fighters lost.
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter.
Strong word, Your Majesty, but there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
It's a terrible accent. Like, that is just not even close to an actual Indian accent. And she's super not Indian. This just cracks me up a little bit.
Here we are, city of ISIS. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dxun. His office is on the other side of the market square.
Tron trilogy. I can't remember if it's spelled the same or if it's supposed to be
you do
related.
the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed
The Onderonians. It's an Onderonian accent. That was not kept for Clone Wars. So if you are familiar Hey, Arca Jess robes. Now we're talking. Look at that. I don't know that they're actually better, but I like to wear them. How did Arca Jess robes just end up in this random cylinder in the hangar? If you are familiar with Star Wars The Clone Wars, the Saw Gerrera art in the fifth season? It's not the fifth, it's the fourth, but I think it's the fifth season. That takes place on Onderon.
It's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
I like how you just open with politics. What's been going on here? There's a lockdown? Let's hold on one sec, guys. Sorry, I got brought food. I'm really excited. I'm just going to share this right now. So, things in my state are still locked down. So like we would usually be having our county fair around now. Actually, it's really early for the county fair, so I don't know why it's doing this. But I think like the people who sell fair food, because it's county fair season, are selling fair food. And I've been with my folks through our stay-at-home order. So this is not unusual. But my mom just went to pick some up, and I got, look at this. This is very important. You all see this. These are deep-fried Oreos. So these are Oreos in, I'm trying to get a good shot here. These are Oreos in like funnel cake batter, with powdered sugar and chocolate on them. And they're my favorite thing in the whole world. And I'm gonna eat some right now because they will not be good in 5 minutes. They're only good for like about a 20-minute span of time. And then they're disgusting. This is America right here. Deep fried dessert. Okay. I just had to take a bite. I forgot what we were talking about before I forgot about life before deep fried Oreos. I know, they're so good. They're amazing. They're basically Oreos surrounded in donut batter that are then fried. It's the best thing. Any news on the blockade?
Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning the pilots grey before their time.
Oh my gosh,
ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. Bad days.
Bad days.
And things are getting worse. I'd
even
get out
worse,
of the system
dang
quickly if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Use your Starport visa and don't lose it. They're priceless.
This is really, like, literally you just showed up, complained about politics to me, and then gave me a visa. Like, are you good at your job?
If you want to leave the planet, you need a Starport visa. They're very hard to get.
Except from you, apparently.
Before things get worse.
Because you literally just handed it to me for no reason. How's the situation on Onderon?
There's strict food and water rationing. And General Vaclu's troops have been very thorough in finding Republic dissidents. Bombing's very common.
This is so good. What's a Starport visa?
If you want to leave the planet, you need a Starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse. Certainly. Mind what I said about the Starport visa.
Deep fried candy bars are really good too.
Can't get back into the Starport.
I feel very rude eating that on stream, but I'm really excited to eat it. And I don't feel like stopping the stream quite yet. Although, we've been going 2 hours, so I'll probably... It's hard for me to... Like, I like playing KotOR. It's hard for me to do these streams for long periods of time because so much of it is just dialogue. So we'll probably get started here in the city, and then I'll call it. And then we can do, like, an Onderon stream.
General Vaclu was an underground resistance leader.
You, come here. You are weak and scrawny without powerful weapons and defenses. I have lightsabers, son. And Aquila Shurshin, should you be roughing up a bit? What do you have for sale? What do you know about ISIS? Everything turning to soil heap here. Military is very bad. Queen rules here, but many of her troops are loyal. Evil man, he won't let me sell my goods in ISIS. Can you stop bad people without repeating blasters and energy shields? That's what I'm saying. What do you know about the Queen and General Vaku? Queen Talia some say is weak. Others say she's not. She wants to stay with the Republic. Vaku is her cousin, is a powerful man. He thinks the Republic is in trouble. The Republic brings great miseries to his people. But Vaku is more evil because he won't let me sell my goods. What do you have for sale? I'd like to see what you have in stock. Alright, let's see what he has. What's a Shire and... Well, that's pretty cool, and it gives you a feat, too. Very interesting. Sith War Sword. That sounds good. Rhodian Deathblade also sounds good. Watchman Blaster. Ooh, a Droid Oxidizer. I was just saying I don't have a lot of anti-droid guns. That might be a good thing to buy. Mandalorian Rippers are really good, too, but they're really expensive. What are we looking at here? Some upgrades. Work gloves, power gauntlets, those are nice. I don't really care about the war axe. I think I might buy this droid oxidizer, just because I don't have a lot of anti-droid guns right now. And it's not much compared to the rest of the money I have. So we'll do that. And then I can feel good because I bought something from the guy. Ooh. Beast Rider.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
I mean, I've been there. I'm no merchant. Why do you ask?
These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches.
Oh,
so
yes.
the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now...
Your beasts seem restless.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them. Frightening.
Beasts can be sensitive to the currents within cities and people. When such things are disturbed, the beasts may echo it.
Perhaps it is the city itself. ISIS has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets.
Who are you?
I am a beast rider.
Again, I keep asking these people who they are, and they don't give me a name.
As you see here, we keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them.
Tell me about beast riders.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of ISIS and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with ISIS for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an ISIS princess named Galia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our people.
You can read all about it.
But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air.
This has a lot of really cool connections to some really great Star Wars comics. How are things unraveling?
Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vaku argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day.
Why does Telos want? Well, we know why it does. We'll be on.
Calm. What?
No!
Run! The bomber is out of control!
I'll take care of it. So much for paying Boma. There we go.
I don't know what to say. I heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely.
More like dead.
Here,
too soon.
I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
What happened? Why did the beast attack me?
The beast grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts. As you've just seen, when they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed.
Dun. Thanks for the credits. They aren't necessary.
Please keep them. It salves the shame my beast's behavior has brought me.
I mean, okay. Wait, they don't like politics? Apparently beasts don't like politics. You learn something new every day.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on Isis?
What is your name?
Why not?
Hey, do you
I can see you have no crates or cargo, and your ship is obviously not affiliated with the Republic. You're free to go.
Hey.
Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
What is your quest? What is your favorite color? And thus begins a series of being asked for starport visas. I really shouldn't have brought Kreia because she's going to get mad at me a lot because I'm going to try to help a lot of people. But I think I'm actually going to call it here because we're about to start a whole new section, and rather than like start a whole new section and then have to remember like what I have and haven't done, I think this is a good place to leave off. In terms of this way, exactly, it's because I'm wearing a mask. I'm very, very conscientious of such things. As far as next week goes, we will see. It's like I said, it's a holiday weekend in the States. We have a holiday on Monday, but I'm working and we're not really going anywhere, so I don't know that anything will be interesting. But we did the Mandalorian stream on Friday like we were supposed to, so I think the goal is Friday again. Talk about the Mandalorian. Hopefully I will stream KotOR one other time and do a Yoda Bauer stream sometime this week. Also, it's just been a couple of really, really stressful weeks at work, and I have not had the emotional moment stream, which I apologize for. But hopefully we'll have a good week this week, and I'll be able to do some stuff. If you are in the chat and you don't know the channels TwoMed2, Star Wars Network, or Wolfman Dan, they're both fellow YouTubers. And I highly recommend hopping over to their channel and checking them out, seeing what their content is all about. I know TwoMed2 is saying he's doing Trivia Pursuits tomorrow, so that would be really cool as well. But thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you all soon. Ta-ta!